Hey guys, I'm now hiking down from Ahaldara, which is a hilltop, to Latpanchar, which is also known as a bird's den in West Bengal, India. Now, this journey is a continuation of my earlier episode at Ahaldara. It is a wonderful location with stunning 360-degree views of the area. The famous Namthing Pokri, Tego Face, and Sincona plantations. So, if you have not watched it, then click on the link which I am providing in the description below. So I kept hiking down through the beautiful and pristine forests of Mahananda Wildlife Sanctuary.
मैडम जी ये जगह का नाम क्या है? बातारदुरा। अच्छा गुम्बादुरा और थोड़ा नीचे है और नीचे। अच्छा ठीक है थैंक यू। One thing that I find about this Batardura is the place is so clean and there are signboards about keeping it green and clean, and there are proper dustbins in every home so that there is no loitering around. I mean, people are not littering the streets with plastic and other stuff. So there is so many things that we can learn. We live in the cities, but look at this place. It's so neat and clean. It may be just a small hamlet, but they are maintaining it so well. And it's only hardly 1.5 hours away from Siliguri, a proper city. But there are so many things that we can take away from these places, you know, the way people are living, the way they are maintaining their nurseries and flowering trees. It looks so beautiful.
And I enjoyed viewing some beautiful flowers and orchids on my way to Latpanchar.
Hello guys, so I just arrived at the Broadbill's Nest homestay at Latpanchar. This is such a beautiful accommodation, and it took me around 1.5 hours to hike down from Ahaldara with all those rest points and taking pictures. So if I would have come down straight, it would have taken me around say 1 hour, and with the backpack of course. Otherwise this is such a pristine location. Just look at the view ahead. The Kajuldova plains can be viewed over there just behind the tree, and the whole Mahananda Wildlife Sanctuary. A nice hamlet. Check out my room. Beautiful accommodations. Proper bathroom. Geyser facilities, and what a view just in front. Wow, what else do you need?
I was taking a quick stroll through the village, walking past the high school and its ground, the Hornbill's Nest homestay. You will also find government of Sincona plantation setting up dispensary and hospitals over here. It was now time for us to head to birding in the wildlife sanctuary. So we were taking a vehicle to drop us at the gate. It takes hardly 20 minutes to reach there from Latpanchar.
Now we have reached the Mahananda Wildlife Sanctuary entry point, and we need to pay $120 per head for entering into the forest. This is the beat officer's room. Really, it's calm over here, so we are going to enter into the dense forest over there. The trail is there. So let's see. Let's get the ticket stub.
The forest. Even if you don't get to see anything, it does not really matter. If you notice carefully, you will find activity everywhere. The calmness, fresh air, fragrance of flowers, and chirping of birds will heal you from so many things you can't even think of.
There are so many bird varieties out here. You can't even imagine. There's a full flock, mixed flock of all kinds of birds. From minla to minivet to warblers, everything. I even saw the rocket-tailed rango. Was not able to capture it though. We are now entering into the another trail. That was the bungalow one, and now we are getting into a much deeper trail. Expecting some movements. I didn't really expect so much of movement out there in the afternoon session. Couldn't get much photos, but was amazed to see the activity. Check this. For breakfast. Remember to put these inside the plastic. We just came up the slope. We hurried onto the slope because of collared falconet sighting, and we did get to see, but it did fly away. I got a record capture of it. The slope we came up from, and now we are just waiting. We are just waiting for a few more moments. Let's see if it returns to the perch. It was on sitting on that perch. It's sitting over there. Sorry, it's over here. It was sitting.
Back in the winters of 2018, we had come here to picture rufous-necked hornbill. We had to hike down the forest slopes to a nearby fruit-bearing tree and patiently waited there for the infamous resident of the area, who finally appeared in great numbers. It was that period of the year when they were searching for their mates, and thereby we got treated to a beautiful display of their behavior, which is otherwise very difficult to find. वो फाइटिंग करने के लिए आ रहा है।
Another important thing I forgot to say, people in the hills, they get up early, real early, by 4 a.m. The reason being they need to go to their farms and start their daily work, and they go to sleep early by 8 o'clock in the evening. That is why in these homestays they take, they tell us to take the dinner within 8 to 9 p.m. and we must respect that, because this is not a hotel, this is a homestay. So there are certain changes in rules which we need to follow. Along with this, since this is a village, a hamlet, we need to respect their culture also. Just by, we are on a vacation, but being on a vacation doesn't mean that we will play around with the natural timings of the area. What I'm trying to say here is, if we go into the night, 11 p.m, 12 midnight, and start celebrating, shouting and playing loud music, that disturbs the people of the area, and it creates a negative impact on the homestay owner. So we need to keep those things in mind. In the city life, yes, we can do this without any boundaries, but here we need to respect the timings, and more importantly, we should try and live a bit differently when we come to these places, because otherwise we will never be able to feel the difference between city life and when we are out on a vacation in such a lovely and calm place. By the way, the tea was excellent. Black tea with a bit of adrak, and I don't know what else has gone inside, but it was tasting super. Cheers.